Hi everyone, this reading is for Scorpio from August 1st to the 15th. I already have all the cards laid out for you because I do not like to have videos where there's a lot of shuffling and stuff like that. That just annoys me. So I did focus on your energy a lot before this. So what I'm getting for Scorpio for this month, I feel you're very balanced. It's been extreme for all signs, you guys. The energy right now is trying to move us forward. So every single person's reading, whether you're watching readings from me or watching readings from another reader, they are all saying the same thing. Very up and down energy. People have great things happening for them, and they also have very difficult things happening for them. Things happening suddenly. Suddenly you meet the love of your life. Suddenly the love of your life is cheating. Suddenly you got a job. Suddenly there's a problem on the job. You know, all this sudden energy of us having issues to deal with. All people, not just you, Scorpio. Because as we move towards 2020 and 2021, the universe is really pushing us to ascend and change as human beings. And there's never been a time in our living life that something like this happened to us. So it's great if you can have people explain it to you just as simply as that. You are meant to ascend, you are meant to change, you are meant to grow in ways that we have never grown before. We are meant to change and be better people than we have been throughout humanity's time. And 2020 is going to be, 20 is the number of awakening. So we're shifting into that. We're just 5 months away from shifting into extreme energy of awakening. And then the 2021 is the end of a cycle. So you got till that time to really catch up with this, and the universe is going to push you according to how difficult things are in your life, is according to how much you're not changing or refusing. But according to how difficult things are in your life, it's a gift, because that difficulty can propel you forward like nothing else can. So if you look at your difficulties as a gift, it will be easier for you. You are meant to ascend right now, whether you're man or woman. You are meant to be more intuitive. You are meant to be more loving, and loving unconditionally to all people. And it is not easy, okay? So Scorpio right now, I feel for the next 2 weeks, a lot of great energy for you. The energies of our time right now is very productive for Scorpio. So the first set of cards is the main reading. These are the clarifiers. So I'm going to read these cards right at face value, just as if I'm reading a storyboard, okay? And then I'm going to go back over with the clarifiers. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. For me, right now, Scorpio, at the beginning of August, or if you're still in July and you're reading this, this is the energy that you are beginning your next 2 weeks with. This is the energy of your life. And with this card, I asked the main theme of your life. You got 10-10, which is victory. It's always a victory, okay? Time X time, always a victory. And this might seem like you're a bad card. A lot of people think this is death. It's the death of what no longer serves you. You are taking that sickle and you are cutting out of your life what no longer serves you. But it's also the harvest time. So you're reaping what you have sown, okay? So according to how much good energy you put into things, that's what you're going to get back, okay? According to how much crappy energy you put into things, that's what you're going to get back. But for the next 2 weeks, the main theme of your life is moving away from difficulty and cutting out of your life what no longer serves you, what you no longer would tolerate, what does not resonate with you, but also harvesting what you have put out. And with the Emperor card as a clarifier, some of you might be cutting out a very dominating person, or you could be very sincere about cutting out crap from your life. You really mean it, okay, Scorpios? Now, crossing your path, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I think it might be you got, as major arcanas, you got the Sun and the Lovers and renewal. So, wow, this is big stuff. So, crossing your path over the next 2 weeks, this is the energy flow that you should be in, okay? Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. Fun in the sun. This sun goes very well with this harvest card because you need the sun to harvest a good crop in life. So sunny times, happiness. Some of you might be actually taking a trip and going on a beautiful vacation. It is a very powerful time for you. No matter how things look on the outside, for the next 2 weeks, from the 1st to the 15th of August, Scorpio, know that you have the power to achieve anything. The universe is on your side, and you get the Hierophant with it. So you're getting all these kind of really strict energies as clarifiers. To me, it tells me you are damn dead serious about your life. You have the keys to what you want to achieve. You have a lot of wisdom coming your way. You got a lot of power, okay? This is a very strict card. These are both very strict and stern cards. You are serious right now, and the universe is serious right now. They ain't playing. Scorpio, you are moving forward, okay? And I'm telling you, and that what I'm hearing is the repeat message that no matter how bad things look on the outside, on the inside, and as far as the universe is concerned, things are great for you. So you got to remember that whatever difficulty you're having, there's a gift in it. There's a pushing forward. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. So everything is about movement here. Everything for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks, or for whoever this resonates with, no matter what area of your life, you're cutting away the crap. You're moving on from stuff that did not satisfy you, okay, over the next 2 weeks. And spiritual and emotional growth. And again, clarifying that is the Victory card and the Movement card and the Sun behind it. So some of you are definitely taking a trip and moving, but for other of you, you're moving on from, you're just cutting it all out. And you're not the only one, Scorpio. This is a time of purging. In 2 years from now, none of us are going to recognize who we are. We're going to be such different human beings right to our DNA core, okay? And those of you out there who are choosing to do pharmaceuticals and the drugs and drinking and dumbing yourself down from this, you're not going to move forward. Try not to dummy yourself down. Try not to blank this out. If it's too intense for you and you're smoking some pot, or you need to have some drinks to deal with this, do it, but don't make that a long-term plan, okay? You know what I mean? Because you do need to grow, and there's groups of people that are just going to fall behind because they can't get out of the codependent energies, and 50% of our population here in North America have already made the choice that they're using food, they're using addictions, they're using sex, they're using drugs to blank out that their intuition is growing so much, to blank out the fact that if they've not been told, they don't know what's going on. But many of you now, you stand next to a person and their whole life just comes into your head. And that's for man and woman. I see it so much in my life where people are like, what the hell is going on with me? But it's really happening. We are changing to our core, you guys, in a way that we never been before, okay? So in the recent past, exciting new opportunity, career advancement, and change your life now. So in the recent past, Scorpio, you manifested something. You were so determined. So everything about your reading is showing me that even before the first, you made a determination. It's almost like I see some of you sitting down with a pen and paper and saying, this is what I want for my life, and I'm going towards it like a straight arrow. And there might have been some planets in your way and some planetary energies and some eclipse that threw some wrenches in your plans, but not no more. You're moving forward in a big way. Now we got the King of Wands. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. So you got a lot of that kind of energy of just power. A lot of power for you, Scorpio, whether you're man or woman. Now the clarifier shows me that something is being handed to you that maybe before you weren't able to look at, but now you're able. So it gives me a real feeling like before you weren't able to move on, but now nothing is stopping you. But next, boom, this is why I mean by energy being up and down. So Scorpio, you're just trucking along. You're just trucking along. You're giving it. And everything's working out for you till about the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th. So in between the 5th and the 9th, something comes up. An wise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Here we're having fights. We're having arguments. It's a group of people suddenly, and you are feeling very betrayed and stabbed in the back. Okay? So, let's see. This is just, I'm asking what this is all about. And to me, it's what I hear is other people's pettiness. It's other people's energies of the eclipses and the new moons and the full moons and all the retrogrades. Got other people acting crazy, and that crazy is affecting you, but it's only affecting you temporarily. Now, Scorpio, we got another king here. It's a lot of masculine energy. It doesn't mean that you are masculine or this is a man. What it means is when I see masculine energy, men are more from about action and mental, what's mentally happening for them, using their mental mind, whereas women, we tend to be using a more emotional and less aggressive. So that's all that means when you see a man and a woman. Scorpios that I'm reading for, their hopes and fears, they're hoping for a relationship, even though this is, I didn't read it as a relationship reading. If apply all the same things I said to whatever's going on in your life, if you apply this to an emotional situation or a love situation, it's going all great. And then it's not, okay? But this is very interesting because I did not read it as a lover's reading, but I am going to go back and try to do it as a lover's reading because I got two really lovers cards right in a row. The lovers came out twice in your position and in another's positions. But this is not the future. This is what's deep on your mind over the next 2 weeks. This is the subconscious energy that's propelling you forward. And it's almost like I'm seeing someone who really wants to make sure that they are in the right place to meet a beautiful person, meaning they have everything in place so that they are appealing to another person. Like they have the finances they need. They have the mental, emotional state that they need to, when they do find their right partner, which you're going to be ready for that. So all that's going on in your life right now is so that you can be prepared for your partner when they appear in your life. And you're hoping in your deepest subconscious that a really deep committed relationship is going to happen. And others around you also, there's someone that's very interested in you. However, they have some friction when it comes to this relationship. So the other person is having some difficulty. They want it, they don't want it. They want it, but they can't deal with all the arguing and the fighting, okay? So for those of you who this is a love reading or a lover left you and you're wondering if they're coming back, that's what's most on their mind. They want the relationship, but there was something they saw in the relationship that's difficult for them, that they don't want. So they truly love you. But, okay? So that might be helpful to some of you, like to help you get over things. But next we have the Six of Wands, which again is very dynamic. You got a lot of 6, 6, 6. Okay, to some people that's the number of the beast. To me, it's the number of exchange, reciprocal energy back and forth. It is the number, it comes from the Lovers, victory. So you got a lot of victory here. Good news is on its way, public recognition and rewards. So if you're trying to get over a relationship, you will get over it. If you want to know if your lover is coming back, I think there is a possibility, but what you need to know, the lover has some concerns, and there's still going to be some fighting ahead, and this is what you really need to be careful of. How are you communicating when you get in an argument? Change your style of communication, because this is rather aggressive. And with your lover, you could be fighting with their friends, or there's some fight with their family, but you are victorious. Whether you're getting over it, you're victorious in your life. There's a renewal energy here, and it comes up twice, that 2020 energy that I was talking about. So a renewal could be a renewal of your energy and getting over something, healing from something from the past, but a renewal could be also getting over something. So review and evaluate, favor assessment of facts, time to move in a new direction. So this could be moving in a new direction with your partner. It's resurrection. It's rising from the ashes. So some of you could definitely, with a partner, have renewal. But like I say, this can go both ways. For some of you, it's renewal of a partner, but some of you, it's getting over an ex, and that could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, but a lot of very dominant male energy, okay? And I believe this is the energy of all the same people around you. It seems like a lot of dominance in your life and a lot of you being very strong, Scorpio, whether you're male or female. But if this is a love reading, let me go back over it as if it's a love reading. But I don't want to break it down whether it's love, work. You know what's going on in your life. Apply all this energy to whatever is going on in your life, okay? But I feel like for the 15th, I feel like there could be, if this person is not coming back in your life, they are thinking about you. And the main message is for Scorpio is for you, first of all, get your shit together. You are getting your shit together. And the reason you're getting your shit together, your underlying reason is you want to be prepared for when that love comes in your life. And when I say prepared, you want everything in order in your life. Finances, mental, emotional, your health. Remember, you are in a very strong position right now. Scorpio, whatever you are doing, you are exactly on the right track. This fighting that comes is not because of you, but your warning is, knowing it's coming, you can be prepared for it. How am I going to react when difficulty comes up in my life in August? How am I going to react? So the beauty of seeing this is you can be prepared ahead of time because it is coming. And the beauty of seeing this is knowing that you do have someone that loves you very, very much. I feel like you moved on from this person, or you guys definitely, you've been having some difficulty that you, Scorpio, did not want anything to do with. You want the person, but you need this fighting to end. And your partner is more concerned about it than what you are. I feel like for whoever's ever watching, you are the type of person that you would just handle whatever's coming your way and try to work through it in relationships, whereas your partner is somebody that is running away, okay? And they're running away because it's something that they've already experienced from their past, and they're running away because of the way you react, the way you communicate. So just be very, very careful of this. I do see progression for your life. I do see a bump in the road this month, but you be ready for it. Now I ask the most important message that you needed to hear over the next 2 weeks, that if you listen to this would lead you to your best life. And it says, trust your inner knowledge and act on it without delay. So it's a card of really going within and listening to your intuition. It is guiding you very strongly in regards to this renewal. But I feel it's a renewal that's very strong. It's very, Scorpio, you plan this, whether it's a renewal of a person or a renewal of your life. I just feel like you went through some tough times, and now you, like I say, you're sitting with the pen and paper and you're saying, this is the direction for me, and this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. This is what my inner self is telling me to do, and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be swayed from that path no matter what. Even though there is a little bit of a bump in the road, you know what to do here, okay? You know what to do. And a rebirth, and this is a very strong card. On the 15th, you're either totally moving on and you're on a whole new path in life, and whatever happened to you throughout the year or just recently is totally finished, and you're renewed with new fresh energy. Your karma has been balanced. You have reaped what you sown, and now you're able to make a fresh new start with energy that's going to come back to you in a good way, because you're putting it out in a good way, but you weren't always. Okay, peace out. If you would like your own reading, go to my website. It's all listed below. You like to donate, I would really appreciate the donations, and I thank the people. If you send a donation and you want like a love reading for a certain amount of time, just put a question down and I will answer it in a video for anybody. If you put a donation, like tell me your sign and I'll do like a general reading of like love or money, whatever you most want to know about for your sign. So when you see bonus readings on my site, it's because somebody sent me a donation and asked me to do a bonus reading for their sign on any area that you want. It can be very specific if you want. Also, if you like to buy painting, oh my God, I keep saying I'm putting them up on my website. They will be. I know people have asked me about it so many times. Please like, comment, subscribe, help my video out. It much appreciated. Peace out, everyone.